Hi YouTube family, welcome back to Sherman's Kitchen. A pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Today I had a special request from my son for butter chicken and garlic naan. So I am getting started with the garlic naan and I'm going to be preparing a nice delicious butter chicken to go with that. Come on down and let's make this together. So for the naan, I have here my flour. I have here some plain yogurt, baking powder, salt, and some baking soda. I have lukewarm water and I'm gonna use some extra virgin olive oil to knead the dough. Not a lot, but our dough needs to sit for a while. So I'm getting started with this first. We're gonna go in with our dried ingredients and add our yogurt in there. And I'm gonna go in with my nice clean hands to knead the dough for our naan. So mix everything in. We're gonna go in here with our lukewarm water and then knead to a nice soft dough. So I'm gonna add a little bit of oil just to knead everything to come nicely together and give us that nice soft finish. It's gonna help me to get rid of all the excess flour on the side as well. It feels really nice and soft. So my dough is nice and soft. I'm gonna cover it down and leave it until I finish preparing my butter chicken. And then we will come back to this. Next, we will start with our butter chicken preparation. I already washed and cut the chicken breast into small pieces. I'm gonna be adding some turmeric, paprika, some freshly blended garlic and ginger to marinate our chicken. I'm gonna go in and add my salt to the chicken, my paprika, and I need some more in there. I'm gonna go in with some turmeric powder, and these are all beautiful spices that will enhance our butter chicken for us. So next we're gonna add our ginger garlic paste. I'm gonna add all of it. Now I'm gonna go in with 2 to 3 teaspoons of plain yogurt, and I will give this a good mix now. So we're gonna mix everything in nicely. And I'm just gonna leave it to marinate for about 15 to 20 minutes before we start the cooking process. So while I'm marinating the chicken, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some cilantro. I will use this for garnish on the butter chicken, and I also need some for the naan. This adds a really nice unique flavor to both the garlic naan and to the butter chicken. Cilantro is that one herb that hype up the butter chicken and give it that nice flavor that we're looking for. So we're gonna add our nice, well-flavored marinated chicken into the oil. And we're gonna fry this up a little. It looks beautiful with the color, right, Natalie?
Yeah.
And we wanna get in all that marinade in there. We're gonna fry it up until all its natural water is completely evaporated. We'll fry it up, and then we will add the other flavors as we go along. So I'm not making the butter chicken from scratch because I'm gonna finish it off with one of the packet ingredients that have all the correct spices for a butter chicken. So our chicken is looking nice at the moment. Let me give it a turn here. And the natural water is slowly evaporating in there. what I want to do now is go in with some tomato paste, just about 2 teaspoons to enhance the color and add a little bit of a tanginess to the dish. We're going to go in with our onions, and we're going to give this a mix so our tomato paste and the onions can cook into the chicken as well. And it smells really, really nice. It's shaping up nicely. I'm just gonna let it go for a few minutes until the onions soften up a little. So our butter chicken is coming along nicely, and the reason why I said I'm doing a cheat version tonight, from this step here, I'm gonna add all the spices for the butter chicken that I didn't add. I'm using the National Butter Chicken brand. I always get a good result with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my mixture. And this is all the spices, the masala and the cumin and all that beautiful spices that would enhance the dish that I'm adding here today. So for all of you who love butter chicken and you think you don't have all the spices, you can buy the National brand. They have the pack with all the spices, and that will give you the perfect flavor that you need. And I'm going in with some green chili. Even though the spices for the butter chicken is very, very spicy, my family love it spicy. How do you like yours, Natalie?
Really, really, really spicy. That burns my mouth.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in with some more yogurt. And if you're making this dish and there is an ingredient that I add and you cannot handle, you can totally leave it out. We'll go here now and add some warm water so that everything can combine nicely together. And my friends, it is cooking up nicely. Check it out. It doesn't have too long more. I'm gonna start getting my naan ready for cooking time. So now that I'm ready to cook the naan, I'm just preparing a topping for it. I have here some finely chopped cilantro. I'm gonna go in and grate a clove of garlic. So we're making the garlic flavor naan. And this one will go perfect with our butter chicken. So our butter chicken is done. I'm gonna go in with my cilantro. I'm gonna mix that in. Our butter chicken is finished. Time for us to prepare those naan. Let's check on the dough. And the dough is looking perfectly well. Let's start our cooking process. As you can see, the dough is very nice and soft. I'm going to cut off some small dough ball and make them into some oval shape. By doing this, it will help us to achieve that nice rustic shape of a naan. So now it's time to roll off our dough. Come on down. So the naan usually go in a nice big oval shape. And that's what I'm going to try to achieve here today. I'm adding a little bit of the cilantro and garlic on top. I'm going to use my rolling pin and nicely press it into the dough so it doesn't fall off while cooking. Just like that. I have my griddle warming up here. I need it to be nice and hot, so when I put these naan on, they can cook quickly. I'm gonna flip the dough and add some cold water on the other side, and that's gonna help the dough to stick on the griddle while we're cooking it. Let's go now. I think my griddle is hot. So you hear that sound? We have to wait now until we see it start sizzling up and looking very bumpy on the top before we move on to the next step. Time for us to flip the dough, and what we need is for this part here to cook on the open flame to give that little char on the outside and give that perfect nice flavor and finish that we're looking for. They're charring up nicely, and this one is almost done. I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to quickly show another one. First of all, we're going to roll it off, add our cilantro and garlic, press it in with the rolling pin, flip it over, and add water. Once you see all those nice bubbles coming up, it's time to cook this side on the open flame. So my husband came up with a better idea. Instead of me to flip the entire griddle, he is just cooking the bottom on open flame like this, and they are coming out perfectly well, better than when I'm flipping it with the griddle. So see, teamwork make the dream work, and I'll show you some of them that we already finished this way, and they're perfectly well. So this is another way that you can make them as well. Look at that, perfect. So my friends, did I cook like a restaurant today? Look at these naan. Oh my goodness, a whole plate full of naan. I didn't even count to see how many I have, but they smell nice, they look good after I finish brushing them with butter. They're gonna have a garlic flavor, and that cilantro give it a nice beauty on top. I'm gonna start plating up now, but this is what my naan look like. Check out my butter chicken, looking lovely, have the perfect color. I'm just gonna go in with some yogurt here and just give it that nice finishing touch, just like in the restaurant. How is that, guys? Amazing, right? And this is what my plate look like. My garlic naan and my butter chicken with a little bit of yogurt on top. It is looking nice, inviting, and it's calling my name. Let me reveal for you all. I have a birthday shout out for a little buddy, Philip from Philip Vlog. Philip is a Jamaican and vlogging the whole entire Guyana. He's doing a very, very good job. Birthday greetings are coming from Riza, wishing you a bright year ahead. Also, greetings are coming from me and the YouTube family. We wish you lots and lots of birthday to come. Enjoy your special day. And now it's time to dive in for the goodness. Our naan is so soft. Look at that. So soft. The yogurt usually make it very soft. And I'm going to suck up some of that butter chicken there. The chicken cooked nice and tender. And this mouthful goes to the viewer. I am drooling. It's spicy because I added extra chili in there, and with that packet ingredients, it have the right amount of spices. Look at this. Chicken is nice and tender, and the naan is nice and soft and garlicky. So nice flavor in every bite. So if you have a gas stove, you can cook your naan on your tawa or on the griddle like that. Instead of flipping everything over, it can get very dangerous. Just use a tongue and then flip the naan over to the open flame, and that's what's gonna give you that perfect finish. Practice always make it perfect. If you don't have a gas stove or an open fire stove, it's gonna be harder for you to get that little char on the top. Cheers. Let me know in the comment if you like butter chicken and how you like your butter chicken. Do you prefer it with naan or do you prefer it with some basmati rice? Cheers. So flavorful, the cilantro at the end give it such a nice flavor. For me, I don't mind the naan or the basmati rice. I can have it with any of the two. Oh, this naan is so nice and soft. I can have it with any one. And look, naan is so nice to suck up that nice sauce from the butter chicken. So tonight we're having Indian dinner. So good. So I'm gonna sit down, finish my dinner. Until then, I wanna say stay blessed, stay safe. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon for amazing recipes and vlogging to come. Until then, I will catch you in my next video. Bye for now.